Our first step in getting revenge against NXT is to take the NXT Unity Tag Team title. My wife weaseled her way into a match with the blonde bombardier Chase, but we're ditching him tonight, and now they gotta deal with me.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. See what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Those titles gonna look good around our waist.
How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase.
I'm starting off too good.
We had the WWE debut of a formidable partner.
How'd you like it? It's my turn now.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Oh, I know. You didn't just pop me in the face.
Making his way to the top.
Bunch of classless losers.
Problem bending the rules there. Brutal offense. And he stops that offense. Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm. The knee just being torn apart now.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load.
Lexis avoids the attack.
What a counter by Lexis.
Gets driven into the corner.
Punishing the leg. The champion is just systematically destroying the challenger here. Going to work on the leg, chopping them down as best as they know how. Locking up here.
My, I can't see. Get him, babe.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
That's what you get.
But Lexis came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
Baby, ready for this?
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
Count it.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed
Give me that belt.
amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've met my tag team partner.
You used to date each other, right?
Actually, we're married.
Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Best for business? Sounds like you don't want us here. Some boss you are.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're gonna come out on top. We're gonna get ours.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. Looks like that producer Troy my wife used to sneak us into that tag team match is trying to get his job back. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
We know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We decided we're going to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it's convenient. I can't believe he's staying neutral. It really gets on my nerves. I'd like to get a hold of him myself.
Calm down, big boy. We'll get to that. Anyways, we're going to split up. I'll be heading to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like we got a plan.